All right, let's talk about your goal of getting a payout from a prop firm. Today, we're going to talk about Elite Trader funding and the account that I recommend you trade based upon the box that they make you fall within to actually get a payout. So, prop firms make their money one of two ways. The first is the majority way, which is tons of failed traders. You know that by the leverage that they give with the drawdown. Their goal is for you to fail as much and as often as possible, and they give you the opportunity to even reset your account, which I am totally against resetting your account. If you want to know more of my prop firm um, advice, go to that free foundations course on at microstrader.com, and there's a section in the foundations course where I give more specific advice on trading prop accounts. But they want you to fail as much and as often as possible. That's probably 95% of a prop firm's um, profit. And the other 5% are actually live funded traders, which is the hardest to possibly get. So you have to do an evaluation phase. Then you're a simulation funded account. You're still paper trading. It's not real profits. And then if you qualify from there, they might give you a live account, which has different restrictions and all of that. So we're just going to talk about the simulated funded account. So right here it says Elite Sim Funded Trader. Okay. So what are the requirements to get a payout? And you better know the box. For every prop firm, you want to know the box that they make you fall under. So there's going to be several requirements: a safety net, active days. We're going to talk about that, and the consistency rule. You can request a payout and your trading activity is audited, and you better hope they like what you have done. If anything, this is a big gray area that you may or may not qualify to get your payout. So let's just scroll down a little bit. And here's the payout structure. First of all, you get to keep the first $12,500 if you qualify. And what do I mean by that? Let me give you a glimpse. Let's say you were great at trading one micro. You did 10 points a day, every day. You made 50 bucks a day, every week in, week out, month in, month out. How much money could you withdraw from Elite Trader funding? Zero. They will never pay you a dime because you don't fall within their box. So let's learn more about their box. So I'm going to recommend the 100K static account for reasons we will discuss below. So there's a first payout cycle, and there's a second, third, and fourth, and you have to qualify for each payout cycle to receive your money. So let's talk about the safety net. This is the first box they're going to make you accomplish. So there's a $625 drawdown on the 100K static. You've got to make that $625 plus 100. So you got to make $725. Check mark. And then everything above that, you might qualify for a payout. So the first thing we have to do is make the $725 plus more. Here's the biggie. There's a couple biggies. You have to qualify for an active trading day. Right now, they're requiring 10 active trading days for all payout cycles. So up here, you got a 10 trading days, 10 trading days, 10 trading days, 10 trading days. What counts as a trading day? Boy, that's a really important question. So at least $200 a day in profit. They used to require 100. They bumped it up. Why? Because their metrics probably proved people blew more accounts. So let's make that a little harder. Let's move it to $200 a day. So if you trade one micro, you got to make 40 points for a day. That's not going to be very possible. So, but here's the little part that I like. If you have the 10K one step, which they no longer offer, and I wish they did, the 25K one step, which they no longer offer, the 25K end of the day, which I'm pretty sure they no longer offer, but they still offer the 100K static account. You only need to make 100 a day. So with the 100K static account, you go from 200 a day to 100 a day. That sounds like a much easier hurdle if you're trading 1, 2, or 3 micros. And trust me, trading 1, 2, or 3 micros can change your life if you're consistent. With Elite Trader, you want to do the 100K account because you can make the $100 a day, which is not an impossible feat. Now, that number can change because your P&L must equal 23% of your best trading day. So in other words, you better not have a big winning day because it will change the $100 a day requirement. So let's just look at their example here. This, in my opinion, ridiculous 23% rule. This is designed that if you're successful, you're going to get punished, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So let's say the first day out, you make $1,000. You get into a trade, it runs, you add to your winner, you trade it perfectly. Well, they're going to punish you. No longer applies to you because, well, you made $1,000. What happens if you make $2,000 in a day? Well, now a trading day, you got to make $460. The $100 a day no longer applies to you because you're a big boy trader now. So you got to make $460 every day for 10 days. Otherwise, it doesn't count as a trading day. You could go back and make 200, 200, 200. You could even make $450 a day, every day, every week, every month. And how much would they pay you? Zero. Why zero? Because you didn't get your 10 trading days. So the one thing you don't want to do is have a big day. So let's say you wanted to stick about this $100 a day range. How much could you make in a day? Well, let's bring up our calculator here. And the quick and dirty method of that is you take $100, divide by 0.23. You better not make more than $434 in a day if you want to stick at the $100 mark. So you make $400, you're done. Cut it off because you don't want more than $100 a day requirement. Because I promise you, you have that one big day, you're going to screw yourself to where now you got to make $460 a day. And if you make $400, that doesn't qualify. You get an X. Does that count as an active trading day credit? Nope. So $400 is your max win per day. So do the 100K account. You got to make $100 a day and never make more than $400 a day to stay within the box at Elite Trader Funding.